Okay, welcome everyone to the next episode of You're the Boss podcast show. I am so excited today to have my guest, and she is Naya Zupan. So, welcome to all of you, and just want to bring Naya onto the stage right now. Hold on, I've got to put you into the stage. There we go. So, Naya, welcome to the show.
Welcome to everybody and to you. Thank you for invitation, dear Ange.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Now, just explain to everyone who you are and what you do so that we all understand the context of today's talk.
I work as a mentor in multidimensional leadership and radiant vitality. I am founder of the Mastering Energy Academy and Energy Recalibration Expert. My path started really early, and I was one of you. So I was teaching as a professor at the university, and beside this, I was growing my own business in energy field, in multidimensional intelligence field, incorporating everything what works from energy wise. So I help people to liberate themselves from different energy obstacles and all legacy, past legacy from family legacy, family, I would say karma. I don't know whether you encountered this name karma, but it's some patterns that are transferred from past generations to the present to you.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm expert in this. I
Okay.
was 12 years back, I was diagnosed with cancer. It was only 5% chances to survive.
Wow.
And all of my female ancestors passed away for cancer.
Mm.
I, at the beginning, I didn't opted for chemotherapy because I didn't opted for chemotherapy, radiation, and hormonal therapy because all my female ancestors accepted this, and it was 100% proof that they died. 100% rate, deadly rate. So I said, okay, this doesn't work. And then I started even deeper dig into myself, what patterns I just incorporated into my body. And what actually followed was not just a healing, it was complete reconstruction of my life energy, life force, my identity, my purpose, my mission. I dismantled all layers of inherited trauma, survival coding, and subtle energy distortions. So I have rebuilt myself. And since then, actually, my international business is growing and growing and growing.
Amazing. Well done. So we're here to, I think people will want to know how you did that, right? So obviously it's the work that you've done on yourself to all the energy work that you've done. But just going back a little bit to what you were saying about you were working as a professor in the university and then you were starting your business. So were you doing that at the same time?
Yes, of course. For
So what
several
was
years, I was
for several
doing
years?
both.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
both.
right. So what was that like? What kind of effect did that have on you and how did you feel and what
Already,
learnings could you give?
yeah,
Mm.
I was already before I started with energy work already when I was 14. So
Yeah.
when I finished my schooling, I got degree, I got employment. I was quite a lot already into everything what I'm doing now. This was bringing me release of all the stress, the pressure. Also, I was resolving conflicts by energy work on myself. Also, some conflicts with clients or misunderstanding. I always used actually energy work to support my business in as a professor and business. It's not a business, but this position as a professor, the students really loved me. When I left the position, students came to me and said, "Oh, I just signed in your course and you are leaving now."
Oh no, that's you
Yeah,
disappointed a lot of people.
yeah, they were quite disappointed because
Oh,
it was engaging. They were very enthusiastic about being present. Attendance rate with my at my classes was 90%. So this was at the university level. So at the university
okay,
level, they are not obligated to attend
okay.
the lectures, but it was 90% because it was really interesting.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, so what I was doing, a lot of energy recalibration, nervous system recalibration, lymph system support, um, already trauma release, and all things I was doing that I could handle both at the same time. Without
Right.
this, I cannot imagine that I could manage, because it was a full-time job at the university and almost full-time job also in my business. Beside that, I had a small child, a family.
Oh, okay. So I think people can identify with that as well.
Yeah,
Raising small children, running a business, having a job
exactly,
all at the same time is very stressful. Yeah.
exactly,
So you have to
exactly.
learn to manage your time, manage your energy, as you say, and still manage to be productive somehow. Right.
Yeah.
So can you explain to me a little bit, because you've mentioned energy work quite a few times. So to those who don't know what that is, can you explain what it is and why it's important that you should incorporate that?
Energy work, you mean?
Yeah. Mm,
You just mentioned time management.
mm,
What I have noticed, people, my clients, who manage their energy first, they're
mm.
much more capable of managing their time.
Okay.
Because with the time, it come a lot of patterns, beliefs, what time is, and
Mm,
to
interesting.
how to use it. And
Okay.
when your energy is fluent, it's fluid in your body, then you do tasks really very fast.
Mm,
And it's
okay.
not, usually it's thinking, I don't have time also to do energy work on me. I have so many tasks. But have you ever thought about this? That if your energies are really coherent, connected with your source, abundant, that your tasks are done very fast.
Mm,
You
mm.
find solutions very fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, you attract actually better clients for your niche
Okay.
if you have the right energy.
Okay.
So
Okay.
this
That's
is just like one example.
so I've noticed, for example, I tend to find that I'm really productive and I have like high energy at the very beginning of the day. So I get up in the morning. If I've tried to do something in the evening and I abandon it because I go, oh God, I'm too tired. This is hard work. I get up in the morning and I go back to it. It's done in 5 minutes. And I was struggling for an hour the night before. So definitely energy does affect, if you have the energy not. This kind of thing where, like I say, if energy dips during the day or you have different energies at different times of the day, how do you manage that?
Yeah, very good question. Because I was just thinking about one example of my client. She also opened her own business. It's three years back, and she was struggling to manage her energy between 3 p.m. until 6 p.m. She was all the time very exhausted and she
Right.
couldn't do anything. She was sitting in her couch and like reading something or watching TV. But then I instructed her what energy exercises, what energy practices she shall do to make this part of the day also full of energy. And now she
Mhm.
says, "Oh my God, She said, I also sat on the couch but I said, okay, I will start to do this exercise that Naya suggested. And she
Uh,
said, I was not asleep anymore. I somehow energy started to build up. And since then, she does this energy practices also during some meetings and when they, for example, lunch or they go for a walk, and she does this energy practices. And she said, "Naya, I'm not tired anymore between 3 and 6 p.m.
Excellent. So
Yeah,
you've given her 3 hours back in her day, basically.
actually,
Yeah.
actually, I
Yeah.
didn't give her. She gave herself this
Okay.
gift of
Okay.
having plenty of energy because how I perceive myself, I cannot heal anybody, I cannot treat anybody, but what I do, it's mentor you. How you use your energy resources much better
Oh, okay.
so
Interesting.
that you can use this energy for what you want in your life.
Okay. So it's a way of, instead of planning your time, you plan your energy. Is
Exactly.
that right?
That's my
Okay.
this is what I teach people. Yeah. Yeah.
Excellent. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm now
Ah,
after, for
mm,
example, this cancer episode.
mm,
I have much more energy. I'm
mm.
more healthier. I'm healthier. I have more ideas. People say that I act like I would be 18. At
That's
my
good.
age, I'm not so young anymore.
Okay. All right. So there's lots of benefits then to managing your
Many
energy.
benefits.
Yeah.
One benefit that I also want to mention, usually, especially people who want to do their own business and they are
Mm,
still working 9 to 5,
mm.
that they exhaust themselves.
Yeah.
But this is not exhaustion from work. If this was coming from work, I would be exhausted completely. But it's
Hmm.
coming from energy depletion. It's
Okay.
coming from patterns, subconscious patterns that attract or attract energy. No, no attract, that consume energy, your life energy. So
Right.
when we go deeper into subconscious and resolve these patterns, you it was suddenly you have plenty of energy and
Mm,
plenty of time, plenty of resources, and one important thing, you have radiant health. For
mhm,
example, it was probably you all know Steve Jobs.
mm.
He had billions and billions of money, but
Yeah.
what helped him regarding health?
No,
He
nothing. Right.
lost, he
Yeah.
lost his confrontation with the cancer because inner conflict take you a lot of energy.
Okay.
You might not be even aware of these inner conflicts, but
So this
when
subconscious then.
subconscious, yeah,
Okay.
usually they are subconscious. We have about, scientifically, we use 3 to 5% of our brain consciously.
I know that's incredible. Think of what
Yeah.
could
So
happen if we used it all.
yeah, so if we round this 10%, so what
Yeah.
we're doing with 90%, it's
Mm,
just crap inside. So
okay.
if we figure out what is going on in our subconscious, then we resolve this, and suddenly you can do whatever you want.
Okay. Right. So you mentioned earlier at the beginning that since you've done all this work on yourself, that your international business has just exploded. Can you tell us more about that? Because we all want to know how that works.
Yeah, I'm now invited on to have 100 podcasts in 1 year.
Okay.
I'm invited also to have different to conduct retreats to help a person with she guides international business women, men that they can develop different strategies for their business. But I said to her, this energy needs to be also in place that strategies start to work.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm invited. It was also, no, I need to decide who will publish my book. I have 4 offers for
Okay.
my next book, From Tumor to Humor.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice
so
title.
everything is just growing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And what did you do anything to make that happen? Is it just because you had more energy to be able to put the work in, or is it on a subconscious level? How do you attract all this to you?
How I would say that people just appeared in my world, and I just
Right.
said, okay, would you like that I support you in your work? I'm supporting 2 master mentor group leaders. Actually, I support their groups
Mm.
to understand how energy is important. I have 6 master classes with them.
Okay.
So it's like the word gave a word and we started to exchange and okay,
Right.
let's do it.
Okay.
I
So
was
one
not
thing leads to
chasing.
another.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was
I,
not chasing
and
things.
that's the best way to be in business, right? You want
Yeah,
people to come to you. You don't want
yeah,
to be chasing
yeah,
business for sure. That's very
yeah,
energy draining, right?
yeah, yeah.
I love it. I love it. Would you be able to give us one example, one tip that some people can take away for how they can improve their energy? Is there something they can do today?
The very simple energy exercise that I called energy coffee.
Oh, okay.
So many people drink too much coffee.
Yeah.
And coffee is actually energy taker.
Oh,
And
okay.
I suggest you need to pay. You get energy because when you drink coffee,
Mm,
your adrenal glands, of course, they produce more adrenaline. So you
mm,
get energy. But when adrenaline circulates in your body, with the time after, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 hours, you
mm.
need to repeat because you are depleted actually from energy and
Okay.
dehydrated because coffee also
Mm,
dehydrates. That's
mhm,
why I named this this practice energy coffee because you substitute it with
mm,
energy. So you really actually get energy. You don't
mm,
drain yourself. You don't run on your hormones and
mm.
cortisol, but you run on your own connection to the unlimited energy of yours. Yeah, this exercise actually comes from applied kinesiology. I studied quite a lot of different approaches, modalities in natural healing, in holistic health from traditional Chinese medicine, Ayurveda, kinesiology, energy medicine, many. So we can do this energy coffee takes you only about 2 to 3 minutes. And what I suggest actually to people that when they get thought that they need
Mhm.
to drink coffee, first do this energy exercise,
Right.
energy coffee,
Mhm.
and then decide whether you really need it or not.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
you place thumb and index and middle finger below collarbones
Okay.
on one and the other side. Yeah. It needs to
Okay.
be like this. Yeah.
Will do. Okay.
Yeah. Like this. Beside
Mhm,
the sternum, the other hand, because here is also one energy center to put
mhm.
on your button belly.
Okay.
No, belly button.
Okay. All right.
And now you press here, but you press firmly. You
Okay.
need to press firmly. Usually, these points are painful.
Yeah, it's a
Why
bit
they are
painful.
painful? Yeah, because they show depletion of energy. So you need
Oh,
to press. Yeah, you need to
okay.
press. This
Mm,
energy coffee stimulates extra flow of energy into your brain.
okay.
Especially these 2 points connect left and right side of the brain.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Okay. Then you change. You just change.
Okay.
And put here again,
Yep.
belly button. And again, you
Then
press
do it
here.
again.
You
Okay.
press firmly. Yeah. You press firmly. You can put also some nice music, not
Mm,
loud, but really gentle music because you want to calm down entire body.
okay.
That energy can flow. If you are very all over the place, music will help you. The next part is you put fingers like this and above lip and below lip.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
Mm-hmm.
you massage left and right. And the second hand is still on the belly button.
Okay.
Yeah. And you press again. You
Mm-hmm.
press here.
It's really makeup here. That's
Yeah. You press. And then you change. And again here. This exercise, this practice connects your neocortex, so rational part of your brain, with limbic, your emotional one, so that you don't
right.
react fast, that you don't, that you have time to think about
Right.
it, that you don't
Okay.
fall
So just
into
react.
patterns inside.
Okay.
And then you join index and middle finger and put behind on the coccyx,
Okay.
and you
Right.
press, and the other hand still on the belly button, and you
Okay.
press behind again very firmly,
Okay.
yeah. This
Okay.
one connects little brain with large brain, so
Mm-hmm.
your subconscious, your spatial intelligence with your intelligence here in body,
Okay.
so that you can perceive many things, what is going on, that you suddenly start
Yeah.
to see opportunities. And
Otherwise, we walk around like a zombie half the time,
yeah,
right? We don't see what's going on
now you
anyway.
change.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And each one is about 20 seconds.
Okay.
So 6 times 20 seconds is 2 minutes.
Nice.
Yeah. And then when you finished, you
Mm-hmm.
just inhale from pubic bone to and pull energy from pubic bone up in the middle, in midline. Inhale, and exhale. Yeah. And again, inhale
Yeah.
3 times. Inhale, and exhale. And inhale, and exhale. 2 weeks ago, I did exactly this exercise on my retreat, and there is test experiment behind. Before exercise, people do certain movements.
Mm-hmm.
After exercise, they do the same movements.
Right.
Not that
See the
just
difference.
people, yeah, not that just people who did that exercise participated in this experiment, not just those that felt the difference, even audience
Mm.
saw the difference in their movements. It
Okay.
was so drastic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So this
Okay.
is very simple. Yeah. Very
So I don't,
simple practice.
so I don't need a
Energy coffee.
Oh, that's great. That's great. So that's something people can take away. And
Yeah, exactly.
obviously, there's a lot more to it that you can advise people on, right?
Yeah.
I've put your website below your name there so people can reach you at your website. And I believe you have a little gift to
Yes.
offer the audience today.
Yes.
I'll just
I
put that.
prepared
Mm.
3 guides,
Mhm.
7 steps, energetic alignment in action.
Okay.
So this here are seven different exercises that I advise to do in the morning
Mhm.
to really initiate yourself in the highest potential during the day.
Nice. Okay.
Yes.
So they can get that freebie then at highfrequencyenergyformula.com. So you see that on
Exactly.
the screen here. And I'll also put the link in the show notes as well below. And anywhere where you see this video, the link will be below as well. Okay. So Naya, thank you so much. It's actually been very enlightening to hear the importance of energy and what it can do for your day, what it can do for your productivity, and what it can do for your business as well. So if you're looking to organize your time and you want your business to blow up because you're just working just so much better and you've got the energy to do things, then get in touch with Naya Zupan and she'll be able to help you. All right, Naya, so thank you so much for being on today. And if
Thank you
everyone
for
has
invitation.
liked this, yeah, let me just take that banner down now. If anyone has liked what you've heard today and you want to hear more, then do follow and subscribe for more of what we are doing. All right. So follow and subscribe. And also remember to hit the bell so that you can get notified of when we put the next episodes up. All right. Thanks, everyone. And I will see you next time. And thank you, Nate.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.